You don't have to stand alone. Together, we will defeat Typhon. You'll never stand against the darkness. You're right! I'll never stand alone. But all together, we'll hold each other up.
precious you'd look with your hair out of your face.
This form is temporary, Aphrodite.
It's just that if one wants to be taken seriously, one must look the part.
Looks don't do that. The mind does.
Of course, of course. Your mind specifically can accomplish wonders, the big old thing.
Well, thanks.
But The face is the window to the soul, or something. If you feel powerful, you are powerful.
I guess that's true.
Let me teach you to braid your hair. It will change your life. That could be fun. Perfect. Then we're getting Hephaestus to invent the lawnmower so we can tackle those brows. I really don't understand Hephaestus' obsession with baubles. I'd be standing right in front of him, and he would forget to look. He was so worried about forging Pandora's box, he didn't see the box right in front of him. Phoenix, you're not listening to me talk about myself. What's wrong?
I don't know. I freed Hope, but somehow I feel less like a hero, and more like I'm just being controlled by some outside force. You know?
It's almost like there's someone in the distant future manipulating all of us.
Okay, you know what, Hermes? This is why we don't share more. You're paranoid about everything.
Yeah, maybe you and Hephaestus should focus on something a little more real.
Hate to break it to her, but those ain't real.
Y'all hopeless.
They're just still flying at my hair. I think they're looking for more apples. Where's Ares' spear when you need it?
Anticipating Typhon's downfall has put me in one good mood.
Maybe it's the hope that Hephaestus released from Pandora's box.
That guy. You know why they call him disfigured?
Because he was born disfigured, which caused him to be shunned by us and tossed from Mount Olympus because we're all a bunch of petty vain jerks?
No, smart guy. Because all his inventions are disfigured. They don't sell.
I can tell you weren't sold on a dictionary, because that word doesn't mean...
What has he invented? A little box? A fire-breathing bull? Automatons that do nothing?
Your armor?
Okay, one thing. But since when do I need armor? I'm unstoppable.
This is, unfortunately, Ares in a good mood.
Let Typhon try to take from me again. You'll have to learn to live with no teeth. But let him try.
I've regained my memory, but still can't remember my mother's birthday for the life of me.
You got it? My essence?
Just like we planned. Are you ready?
I think so.
Wise Athena. Gods and mortals will work as one. With your guidance, leading us all.
Fenyx, I am restored. Although, you could have been quicker about it, honestly. And those wings you're wearing, they're a safety hazard. Daedalus's designs are shoddy and ill-conceived. And while we're talking about shoddy and ill-conceived, you, Hermes.
Oh, here we go. She's always got something to say.
Whoa, Athena. Glad you're back, but maybe...
Yes. Maybe it's time for me to be more judicious with all these judgments.
You know, I really admire you. You're critical, but you're also wise. Most of the time.
Thank you, Fenyx. And together, we'll begin on a new, wise plan. But, we can still punch Typhon in the face, right?
Fenyx learned that being critical
judgmental, even stubborn, is not always a flaw. It can give one the surety needed to refuse bad counsel.
Maybe I should have listened to Athena more often, rather than trying to be right all the time.
Perhaps the great Zeus is fallible after all.
No, that's not what I'm saying. My judgments are all pretty great.
You chained me to a rock! An eagle pecks out my liver every single day!
I know.
We should make a plan to face Typhon head-on. Let us know when you're done attacking him from the shadows.
How does it feel to be back, Athena?
It's fine. A little damp. Not to complain. I'm trying not to be critical, but maybe someone should have built a few more walls here.
Working on a plan to take down Typhon?
Oh, yes. But there's something else we should take care of first.
During the war with Typhon, I thought I had the perfect plan to stop him. But just as I was about to strike, the harpy known as a Zomini flew at me. She distracted me long enough for Typhon to turn me into a child. Reduced, Zomini carried me away in her filthy talons. I managed to escape, but she's still out there. Somewhere.
She won't mess with you again. I'll find her and bring her down.
Really? Just like that?
Of course! I'm your champion, aren't I?
Technically, no. You never completed the path. But I'm trying to be more flexible, so... Go then, O champion. To be. How'd I do?
Divine.
Then go already. Go do hero things. I know you will.
What if I don't want to compromise? I want to earn the full title. Champion.
Earn it? Then you'd have to be better than Heracles, Odysseus, Atalanta, and Achilles. I've never heard of such a thing. My bar is tremendously high.
What happens if I surpass it?
Tell me, are there any statues of you back home?
A statue of me? No.
Well, if, in the improbable, infinitesimally impossible case that you impress me, we'll have to do something about that. You should pay a visit to my statue. There's something at its base I think you'll find inspiring.
Look at us getting reunited. One big happy family. This is going to be... a lot.
For what it's worth, my brother can be a bit much sometimes too.
Really? Because mine is the god of joyful slaughter.
Now, you two. It's not a competition.
Everything is a competition.
Yeah.
Aphrodite told me you killed those horrible animals unleashed by Typhon.
Glad you two are talking.
She's something. But she's my sister-in-law, and I love her. Still, that coat she's making, right? How boorish. Or, in this case, more like full-on bore.
What is that? A joke?
I am not the funny one.
No, you are not.
I don't know, it's kind of funny.
Don't encourage her.
Ha! Ha!
Sorry, again, for trying to turn you into a wraith.
These things happen.
You think that's bad? Ares stuffed Fenyx in a pot.
Don't you ever compare me to Ares, or I'll turn you into a pigeon.
Can't be worse than running deliveries for Zeus.
Oh, I'm turning him into a pigeon. It's on the list. Right next to Midas Old? Dionysus's handwriting is so hard to read. Oh, Midas Gold. Nice.
You'd be proud of me, I think.
We'll see about that.
I concocted this whole plan to return Hephaestus to his true form, and the plan went off without a hitch.
From what I hear, the forge exploded with evil automatons, and Hermes found him wandering around lost, with no you to be seen.
Oof, when you put it that way.
Well, at least there's hope.
That's nice of you to say, but I'm not sure there is.
Literally. You brought back hope. So, all in all, not bad. Notice anything different?
Aphrodite gave her a makeover.
What do you think?
It's subtle.
She wanted to go crazy, but I told her, I said, nothing too much.
Well then, I'd say she nailed it.
Yeah, it's very you. Very, very you.
I confess, I think I like my brother better as a bird.
Honestly, same.
You guys, do you have any idea what I had to go through to get them back? The fortress, the fighting, the begawking. So much begawking.
You're right, you're right. I'm grateful. Thank you, Phoenix.
Oh, well, that was easy. You're welcome.
I'm not grateful.
You gods are impossible to please sometimes.
So, Hephaestus and I were talking.
Good, good.
Well, maybe good. What about?
My plans and his inventions. I intend to topple Typhon. He suggested forging golden dolphins who breathe fire.
But dolphins swim underwater.
So, not good.
Not good. But give us time. We're going to come up with something. I need a war table to plan out our new strategy. An army. I need an army.
Since she grew up, she keeps looking over here.
Who? Athena? Where else is she supposed to look?
She's gotta look at something.
Maybe her eyes drawn to my beauty. I could see that.
Still...
What?
No, nothing. I'm just saying, you can't catch someone staring at you unless you're staring at them.
You don't think she noticed, do you?
Are they always like this?
Trust me, this is nothing. Let me know if you're in the market for anything.
Remember when we said everything's more beautiful in color? Straight lines. I think I kind of thought that at you. And you picked up on it.
Athena's back to her old self, is she? Get ready to play mediator if she musters up the courage to speak to me.
Do you two always fight?
Talking was fun, but it's not easy. I make an incredible argument, but then she stupidly says the opposite. I'm right, she thinks she's right. You get it.
When my brother and I fought, my mother always asked, would you rather be right or be happy?
What do you think? I'm still very into fun. You can take the god out of the chicken, but you can't take the chicken out of the god.
Good to see Athena back to her old self. You know, I gave birth to her.
If by gave birth, you mean split Zeus's head open with an axe, then yes.
It was so easy. No complications. I would totally do it again in a heartbeat.
Better make sure they lock up the axes.
I'm here selling, you're buying.
Beep, boop, beep, error.
Okay, now that we're all here,
Let's do this.
We must be cautious in our approach against Typhon.
Cautious? We should sharpen our blades, storm his cave, and defile his manhood.
Oh, baby.
I'm right here.
I cannot handle your outbursts anymore. I'm pregnant with Ares' baby, and you can't stop us.
Wait until I tell my therapist about this. She'll have my back. Mark my words.
Of course she has your back. It's Echo. She just repeats what you're saying.
At least Echo listens to me.
You've got to be kidding me. What would Zeus think of this mess you made, Ares?
Mess I made?
You just have it out for Ares because he actually takes off his helmet once in a while.
That explains the brain damage.
Yes. Embrace your dark side, Athena. I can feel a poem coming on.
You're such a creep, Hephaestus.
Only I can talk to my husband like that, you bloodless harpy.
Oh, so you're defending the blacksmith now?
Enough! I'm here, Olympians, and I have a plan.
Lagiron!
What, little sis? Thought you'd lost me again? No chance. If I may, Hephaestus, pardon a mortal like me for butting in. You made a set of chains big enough to bind Typhon. They're up on Zeus's mountain. Am I right?
Yes, you are. But Typhon...
I can sneak up there without alerting Typhon and steal them.
Those chains will never hold him. He'll break free.
I just need a drop of blood from each of you, and I'll combine that with nectar from Olympus and coat the chains. Problem solved.
He's right. That would work.
Allow me. Simply extend your hands.
I didn't even feel him do it.
He's that good.
I can't thank you enough. I'll return when the deed's done.
What about me? I thought I was coming with you on the mountain.
It's gotten way worse out there. Do you know how responsible I'd feel if something happened to you?
I'll be fine. You said we'd do it together.
Let's not argue, little sis. Stay here. Gather weapons in case I fail. But I shall not fail.
That was your brother?
Yes.
That confident smile.
That assertiveness.
The way he already knew where my chains are stored.
I know, I know.
I hate him.
He is the worst.
He is?
How did you ever live with that?
He's so annoying.
What a suck-up!
If I wanted to be talked down to, I'd visit our father. Hey! You're not just going to let him walk all over you like that.
Yes? He's going to fulfill the prophecy. Don't worry.
Where's that jealousy I saw at my fortress? You want this glory? Seize it!
You really think that prophecy isn't about you? Where's the stubborn Phoenix who made me listen?
What about your pride?
You come first.
Forget being nice. Avoiding conflict isn't worth it. The pain makes you stronger.
I know for a fact that prophecy is yours. You've already fulfilled most of it. What do you want?
To be a hero.
Then you know what you have to do.
Beat Lagiron to the top of that mountain.
That's right.
And we're going to help you. I'll give you a big head start by summoning a storm to blast away the ice blocking the path up the mountain.
Since when can you do that?
Since Zeus let me borrow a storm to wreck the Greek fleet after the Trojan War. Favorite status comes in handy.
All I ever got was empty promises.
At least you didn't get thrown off a mountain.
You think that's bad? Zeus forced me to marry you!
None of you want to be his favorite, trust me. Zeus is only trying to make up for the fact that he murdered my mother.
They're all right. I'm a terrible father.
Finally! We have a winner!
Any electrum burning a hole in your pocket?